Hey, how you all doing? Welcome to Pain. Okay, what I'm going to be doing is pretty much the same as I was doing before. Hooray! So, I'm going to start here, do some fast unwraps. The trick is basically to make it as logistical as possible for yourself and for the way that we're going to kind of render a texture, get our normal map. So, just click Grow. And I'm going to do a quick planer. Now, if I just move this over here and scale it down. Now at the minute this isn't really very logical yet, simply because the edges, which are these parts here, are all tucked in at the side, completely at the wrong angle. However, if I was to just now shrink it a bit and scale this part, now it becomes logical again. Okay, so hopefully you kind of understand where I'm going with this. Anyway, before I unwrap this, I'm going to do another plus because I want to get a few more pieces into this. Just deselect any parts that I shouldn't have here, because I just want it to be coming from the top down. Do the same thing in a minute on the bottom half as well. Trust me though, this will make it a heck of a lot easier for us. I'll deselect these parts as well. Lots of control with the plus, but you also lose a bit, unfortunately. I'll just turn off the show map seam. That way we can get in nice and close to all the bits we're obviously going to be missing at the minute. Goodness knows there's enough of those. And it'll make our job a lot quicker. Don't want that one. Or the underside. Or that one. Or that one. Right, so this is bifolification and flangification, because we like to introduce new buzzwords into the industry now and again, and I haven't introduced one in quite a long time. So if you phalangificate this, using the dipernal method, and then I'm going to place my token on the turnstile, and I'm going to go crossways, across Paddington Green, to Bond Street. Your move. Hell, why not? Go on, place your move for Mornington Crescent in the thread. If you're doing a whip of this. I think we'll play by the 1814 Marquis de Finsbury rules. Okay, that looks good. Take this piece out. There we are. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so top down, so a quick planar. Bam. Move it. Now to select these pieces. Like I said before, if we scale them now, makes our model nice and neat. Now what's this? This is a piece that shouldn't be there. Not liking that. So we'll break it off. There's going to be more than a few of these, I suspect. There's one there, look. Or two even. Yep, there it is. Let's just break that one off as well. There we are. Doesn't matter if I've got a few extra bits on this, I can just shorten them again anyway. Actually, hang on. because there's a couple of pieces that haven't been properly selected over here, so let's put those on as well. Actually, it doesn't matter, I can do them here. Hang on. Take that one off. Take that one out. And that one. There's some extra ones that shouldn't be in. It's too damned easy to select back-facing ones in this. Never mind. Okay, quick plane up. Okay, and scale. There we go. Scale even more. There. Next, this one. And just grow it. And again. And again. Now deselect all the completely wrong polygons that it's selected. Because Max is a big old joker sometimes. Ha ha ha. What fun we have. There we go. It's a pain in the arse, but it's just one of those things that we do, and then it'll be done. I knew when I modelled this that this was not going to be a particularly fun thing to unwrap. Should have just modelled a box, shouldn't I? Dear 3D Palace, why oh why must you make your tutorials so stupidly complex? Why can't you just make a tutorial to make a ball that bounces up and down, like it shows you in that very helpful 3dsmax Bible? I for one would then purchase that, because it would be useful. Who wants to make stupid robots in games? Games do not need robots. Lots of love. AP Brain Death. A quick shout out to some random people, I suppose. Just so that I know that if they've watched this far, they really are quite hopelessly beyond redemption, so... Hello, Eagle4. Working over at Rockstar, or rather, on behalf of Rockstar, who is his publisher. And Budweiser. He does a fantastic job of making the art on 3D Palace not look as horrible as it is when I'm in charge of it. And Clam, who's just in charge of making sure 3D Palace actually works when you log in. Because trust me, if I was in charge of that, it would be crashed constantly. I can't even begin to work out how. Kind of all the things on 3D Palace work. When it was a small site, it was easy, you know. Didn't have to worry too much. It pretty much worked anyway, but now that it's this kind of big behemoth of a website, things become complicated and difficult, and there's a lot of stuff to do, you know. Right, quick planar map. My old pal Dark Chancer, who doesn't watch any of my video tutorials because he has a brain. and decided that he'd prefer to do, you know, something else like play video games rather than make them, which is perfectly reasonable. Oh, hang on, should have moved this one first because it sit on top of a load of pieces. There we are, now I can do this. Okay. There we are. Next. Ishti bishti boo, and so forth. Let's look for bits that haven't gone all the way through there. There we are. Okay. Now, if I do a quick planar map on this, it's not going to look that cool. However, if I was to do a cylindrical map and, you know, fit it that way around, then it's going to look slightly better. Yeah. Now, let's move these down a bit. Turn this off, because this part here is going to connect to that part over there, really. First things first, vert mode, and let's just scale these down just on one axis, shall we? And then this one. See how much quicker this made it, just doing it like that. It's ridiculous, really, isn't it? We were thinking, oh god, it's going to be here for another year. But no. Ah. Sussed. Whoops. Okay, I just totally balls that up somehow. Let's try that again. There, that's better. Now I'm going to rotate this. Move it over here. And scale it down a bit. And move it again. See, now the cogs are all laid out the way they should be, which is nice. Pop it here for the moment. Now, what have we got over here? Lots of tiny vertices and this bit over here, which has these kind of grippy parts on it. So, do a quick planar on this, scale it down, then move. Now over here, quick planar map there as well. So I shall rotate and scale. Like that. Now then, let's have a look over here. nope, don't want those bits then. I'll have these ones though at the bottom. Need to do a planar on this. Trying to work out why nothing was working, and it's because I've got that bloody planar box ticked. Right, now over here again. That there. I'll start assembling these kind of bricks together in a few. That bottom part's already mapped, so I don't need to map it. Same with these bits. Okay. There's a load of underside pieces on here that I can't really get to, and that I don't especially care about, so... Maybe my planar's gone off in the wrong direction. Oh, I keep hitting planar rather than... Oh, never mind. Probably just because it's getting late again. That bit isn't important, so I'm just going to scale it and dump it over here. And move this one over to about here. And down about there. And that leaves these teeny weeny little bits here, which are all just internal polygons by the looks of things, except for this one. And that probably means this one as well. Yeah, thought so. These should be planar mapped. There we go. Okay, let's move these over here. Give me a quick chance just to... Oh, I don't know, mapping, flatten, 75 degrees. I can have a look at these and see if there's anything that looks massively important. This is all just filler, basically bits that go in between these that never saw the light of day. So what I'm going to do, in the spirit of being an awesome unwrapper, is just pretend I've never seen them for the time being, and then I can come back to them later on. As long as I leave them all in an area together. Over here. There we go. Then I can come back to those when I'm not recording later on. Okay, so let's move these now. And we had these ones under that double space there, so I'm going to scale this and move it just underneath it like that. Just exit isolation mode for the moment. And I can do an edit UVW map and just make sure that that is not overlapping anything, which sadly it appears to be. So let's just go to it. Here it is. Just find a space. Here we are. See this one? This is a good space. So let me see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 from the left, 4 up is the bottom corner. That'll do me. So it's going to be 4 from the left, 4 up, which is here for the bottom corner, but I only want to fit it into 2, so let's scale it down. There we go. Now if I go to my edit, there you go, you can see that it's fitting just fine. I can move it around if I want to, perhaps just stuff it up here. Actually, there's plenty more space here, and that leaves me some room for the gun. Okay, so with that part done, we're on to the gun next. Till then, bye bye for now.